in. We're
Break it down.
we're ready for it. Here we go. Part 10, personal property.
Includes your dog. That includes your dog. That includes your dog.
So, Aaron, how does personal property a factor when it comes to a divorce proceeding?
My hope in your divorce is that I don't deal with it at all. Personal property typically refers to things that are not like a house, a vehicle of a high dollar value, right? It doesn't include your retirement account. It doesn't include your investment accounts. If you don't know what a brokerage account, instead of setting up a very expensive phone call with your lawyer, you should probably Google it. Because if you Google it and you find out what it is and then you don't know what it is, you probably don't have any. I know you know who you are. I'm talking to you. So I don't know if I have any brokerage accounts. I don't know what a brokerage account is. I'm like, then you probably don't have one. You would know. Anyway, I was like, did you try Googling it or doing it? No, I just thought I'd ask you. I'm like, that's fine. You can. I'm happy to answer it. But he spent a lot of money on that phone call. He could have Googled it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm happy to answer it. But he conclusion, he doesn't have any.
I'm amazed.
So let me kind of get back to your personal property after being a hoot. Obviously it was somebody I was in opposition to. And that brokerage question was a pro se litigant, by the way. So I was like, did you Google it? You don't know if you have brokerage accounts. He was trying to play us. That was pretty silly. So
you can't play the Morse.
Players are going to play. Mm-mm. So your personal property, your household furniture, your grandmother's credenza, the, memory box that you have, the Christmas decorations, all of your shoes in your closet, your toothbrush, your clothing. So typically we like to call those things like toothbrush, clothing, shoes, whatever. Those are your personal effects, but they do fall under personal property. So the same goes for anything that's in your house that isn't of incredible value, right? So we usually will distribute and deal with vehicles. We'll usually distribute and deal with credit card debt. We'll usually distribute and deal with intangible financials, right? So things that you can't put your fingers on. But I usually don't deal with like the bedroom set unless a party really needs us to, right? Say you have such a large house that maybe you want everything in the house that's in Windermere, right? And he wants everything in the house that's in Delray Beach, right? Though that would make sense that you kind of deal with it that way, that all of that personal property and furniture. Your furniture is probably not as valuable as you think it is, right? On the Antique Roadshow,
I love
they
those.
probably would come back and be like, this has no value, because how you value personal property is what you could sell it for, what you could sell it for on Facebook Marketplace, at a yard sale, Antiques Roadshow, something like that. So if it doesn't have an incredible amount of value in that arena, you typically don't have your attorney deal with it. I typically don't go to court on it because, the cost outweighs the benefit of getting it back.
Yeah.
So that's really how we deal with your personal property. The hope is that you and your spouse, because we don't deal with it in paternity cases. So if you have any type of personal property asset liability issue, your paternity case ain't the place to do it. But in a divorce, we will deal with it.
Okay.
So your answer to personal property is maybe I'll deal with it, but maybe not. Hopefully the two of you can be mature enough and figure out if you want the bed that you and your soon-to-be ex-spouse slept in, or the fact that your children will now need 2 furniture sets. So if one of you moves out, one of you is going to have to replace that furniture and start from scratch. It's easy enough.